What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another round of the channel. In today's video, we are going to be testing out, Madden's going to be seeing how well Chase Young's NFL career will go. This is all according to Madden, so don't get mad at me if, the results aren't what you think. But, yeah. So I used an updated roster, so you have Chase Young on the team, and, I obviously gave Chase Young a 5-year deal because he's a first overall pick, so more than likely they're gonna extend his 5th-year option. And if you look over on I think it was MaddenSchool.com, Chase Young's Madden development trait will be Superstar X Factor, so I gave him that. And all the other rookies, right here, Antonio Gibson, and also this wide receiver, dude, this man went above and beyond. He literally put every single rookie that was drafted, all rounds in the draft class. So I gave them all 5-year deals, so they can, I mean, no, 4-year deals because they're not first round picks, and the rookie deal only lasts for 4 years. So yeah, without further ado, let's just simulate to the playoffs and see how Chase Young does with the Washington Redskins. Okay, it looks like the addition of Chase Young helped the Redskins out a lot because this time they went 8-8, which is far better than what they were last season. Now looking at what's his name, Chase Young's stats with the Washington Redskins. Just gotta get there. Okay. So we're going to be going to defensive stats, and let's see. Okay, we should just see him. Yeah, okay, he had 61 total tackles, 45 solos, 16 assists. He had 10 tackles for loss and 12 sacks, and he also got a pick. Dude, I swear, I've been doing simulations, right? And these past few simulations that I've done, dude, the freaking defensive linemen always get picks. What the heck is happening? But, did he come in Defensive Player of the Year votings? And it looks like he did not, but did he win? No, he did not. He came in third, even though he got 12 sacks as a rookie and a pick. Okay, well, yeah, since the Redskins did not make the playoff, I'll simulate to the next season. Okay, it looked like Chase Young progressed by 6 overalls, and now he is a Good lord, he's an 86 overall, and he was an 80 overall to start the year. Okay. Well, if he keeps on progressing like that, he'll be a 99 overall in no time. Okay. I'll just wait to the playoffs. Okay, the Redskins fell off this year. They went 5-11. Looks like Chase Young fell off, which is probably why the Redskins fell off. He only had 6 sacks, half of which he had last season. 46 solo tackles, 12 assisted tackles with 58 tackles in total, though his tackles for loss did jump up to 14. And what's his overall? Yeah, okay, he only upgraded 1 overall, which is probably due to his decrease in production. Okay. For NFC Defensive Player of the Year, he is not in the top 10. And for Best Defensive Lineman, he is also not in the top 10. Okay. Okay, the Redskins improved slightly from last year. They went 6-9-1, but still nothing spectacular. Okay, Chase Young only had 4.5 sacks this time, 12 tackles for loss, 45 solo tackles, 7 assist tackles, and 62 normal tackles. And did he play all 16 games? He did. So I don't know why he has such low production, but I'm almost certain he won't end up in the top 10 of Defensive Player of the Year or Defensive Lineman, but we'll see. Yeah, he's not in here. And what about Defensive Lineman? Yeah, he's also not in here, though his teammate is, so I guess that's a positive. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna simulate to next year. Chase Young's up to 89 overall, so he progressed 6 overall in the first season, and he's progressed 3 more in the next 2. Good lord, his progression really has halted. Okay, it looks like the Redskins are staying basically at the same level. They're 6-10 again, and a horrible record again. Okay, Chase Young had a slightly resurgence in sacks. He went back to 7.5, which isn't as good as his rookie season. But, it's still progress. He had 47 tackles and 7 tackles for loss. And I don't think he'll be What is it called? I don't think he'll be voted for top 10 defensive player of the year, though. You know what? He might, and he wasn't. He might get top 10 best defensive lineman, though. Just kidding, he didn't. Okay, and since the Redskins continue to fail to make it to the playoffs, I'll soon wait to next season. Okay, Chase Young is all the way up to 90 overall, so he should have his second ability. Yeah, okay, he got a second ability. And he's still 24 years old, so he still very well could get up to that 99 overall status. Okay, the Redskins look like they're making progress. They actually went 8-8 this time. Chase Young led the team with 9.5 sacks, 10 tackles for loss, and had 48 tackles. Okay, didn't come in the top 10 of Defensive Player of the Year votings, but did come in top 10 of Best Defensive Lineman, and he did. He came in 6th, so finally. And I think it said that his overall is a 92 overall now. Okay, the Redskins did the worst in the NFL. They went 2-14. Good lord, how did they do so bad? What the heck happened? Okay, chasing at 7.5 sacks, another interception. Okay, 10 tackles for loss and 47 tackles. Okay, Chase Young did not come in the top 10 of the MVP race. And did he come in the top 10 of defensive linemen? Yes, he did. He came 8th. Okay, Chase Young is a 93 overall, and since he's still with the Redskins, probably should check this way after, because okay, so he like wait, okay, let me see. First year, that means 2 years done, right? So if he's in, that means that he's already completed 6 years, right? Oh yeah, so he's already done 1 year of his contract, which means that he was signed to a 5-year contract. Worth this is a lot of money for defensive linemen. I can't say for sure, but what it looks like now, 17.5 mil per year. Like, dude, good lord, dude, that's a lot of money. Okay, the Redskins went 7-9 this season, so it looks like they're incapable of making it to the playoffs. Okay, Chase Young had 11.5 sacks, another interception, 12 tackles for loss, and 59 tackles. Okay, finally, he came in the top 10 of the Defensive Player of the Year voting. I mean, he came in 10th, but you know what? That's still, I mean, good, I guess. And best defensive lineman, Chase Young came in 3rd. Okay, Chase Young is up to 94 overall, and he's starting to get up there in age, but he's still in his prime. So yeah, he very well could get to 99 overall, but at this stage in his career, he's probably not going to progress that much more. I don't think he'll get up to 99 overall, maybe like a 97. Okay, the Redskins went 6-10, so even though they have like one of the best rushers in the NFL and Chase Young, one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL, they still seem to can't make the playoffs. And Dwayne Haskins, bro, why did they have him as quarterback? Oh god, okay. Chase Young had 11.5 sacks and 11 tackles for loss and 55 tackles, and I mean those numbers could put him in the top 10 of defensive player of the year. I mean, 11 sacks is not bad, but yeah, he's not in there. Okay. For best defensive lineman, he's 5th. Okay, Chase Young's up to 95 overall. Okay, for some reason something turned around this season, and the Redskins went 11-5 and had the 2nd seed in the NFC. So finally, they actually made the playoffs. And was that anything attributed to Chase Young's success? Dwayne Haskins sucked. Yeah, the offense like kind of sucked, so it probably was the defense that carried the team. Oh, dude, I think I know why. But Dylan Glenn had 15 sacks. Chase Young had 13. He had 18 tackles for loss. Bro, dude, this defense woke up apparently. Okay, Chase Young had 13 sacks, 18 tackles for loss, and 65 tackles. And like both of them should be in the top 10 of at least defensive linemen. But okay, defensive player of the year. Okay, yes. Oh wait, Chase Young is in 4th, and Dylan Glenn. Oh, it's probably because Chase Young had that many tackles for loss, and Reggie Barner is in 8th. So 3 Redskins in the top 10 of defensive player of the year, and for best defensive lineman, Chase Young won it. Okay, finally he won an award. Oh god. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna simulate to. I did not mean to do that. We're gonna simulate to the Super Bowl, and we're gonna see if the Redskins are in it, and they aren't, which means that they didn't make it, which means that they obviously lost in the playoffs. So now let's see. They played in the divisional round, and they no, dude, they got crushed by the Giants. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll just simulate to the next season. Okay, Chase Young stayed at 95 overall, and I think that he's just gonna stay here, probably gonna plateau at 95 overall, which is kind of sad because he was an 86 overall already in his second year, dude, and he only gained nine more overalls, even though he gained six in his first year. But yeah, he's on his last year of his contract, so we'll see if he can if he can get another contract extension. And yeah, I'll just simulate to the playoffs. Bro, the Redskins fresh off an 11-5 season, oh my god, they went 7-9 the following year. Good lord. Okay, Chase Young did not lead the team in sacks again. It was Dylan Glenn again with 14.5, but Chase Young did have 9.5 sacks. Also had 16 tackles for loss and 70, what is it called? 70 tackles. Okay, Dylan Glenn, Chase Young's teammate, came third in Defensive Player of the Year, but Chase Young, oh, just kidding. I was about to say he was nowhere to be seen. Yeah, that's a lie. He actually came in 10th, and he's up to 96 overall now. So, looks like he's just gonna plateau at a 96 overall then, or maybe a 97. But he did win Best Defensive Lineman, even though his team. Oh wait, no, just kidding. His teammate's a linebacker. Yeah. Okay, well, since they didn't make the playoffs, we're just gonna simulate to next season and see if Chase Young is still on the Redskins. Okay, looks like Chase Young is still with the Washington Redskins. Which mean like, oh god, dude, I don't want to do this. Yes, I'll discard changes. Don't want to make any changes to Chase Young. But okay, looking at his stats and contracts. Let's see. Chase Young got a 4-year extension. Okay. Well, and it looks like it's averaged about like 19 million per year. Like, good lord, dude. That's a very good contract for being 30 years old. Okay, it looks like the Redskins made the playoffs for this season, so it looked like re-signing Chase Young paid off, as they got the first seed in the NFC. Okay, Chase Young got 11 sacks. It looks like he's always getting overshadowed by Dylan Glenn, but he also got 14 tackles for loss and he had 43 tackles on the season. And let's see if he made the top 10 in the Defensive Player of the Year votings. And it looks like he did not, but what about Best Defensive Lineman? Nick Bosa won that, and Chase Young came in third. But since finally, dude, finally the Redskins made the playoffs, yeah. So you guys know the drill, we'll just simulate to the Super Bowl. And the Redskins are in it. Oh, okay then. Let's see who they beat to get to the Super Bowl. So they beat the Panthers 23-17 in the divisional, and they beat the Buccaneers 24-14 in the conference championship, and now they're in the Super Bowl. Okay, so can they win? And why is it taking so long? What? Dude, I did not tell you to simulate to there. I told you to simulate 1 week. Like, what is wrong with this stupid game, dude? Okay, let's see. Oh yes, the Washington Redskins beat the Chiefs 38-31, and that's Chase Young's first Super Bowl ring. Okay, now simulate to the next season. Okay, it looks like Chase Young hasn't regressed yet, right? Yeah, okay, he still hasn't regressed because he didn't get any like negative points. He only lost moral in the Super Bowl week. But he's definitely gonna start regressing because oh dude, I did not mean to go here. Because like he's already 31 years old, and usually if you're 31, you are going to what is it called? You're gonna regress in Madden. But dude, Chase Young has a very good career. Like, okay, he has 4 Pro Bowl appearances and 3 Best Defensive Linemen. Like, dude, that's a pretty good career, and his career still isn't over. I'd give him maybe like 4 more years in the NFL. and then he's gonna be 35, and then he'll probably retire. Bro, what is this game? How can the Super Bowl winners go down to 4-12? Like, what the heck? Okay, Chase Young at 7.5 sacks, 18 tackles for loss, and 61 tackles. And that probably that probably won't be enough to land him in Defensive Player of the Year. And yeah, he's not in the top 10 of that. What about Best Defensive Lineman? He's 6. So at least he made top defensive lineman, even though his team freaking stumped it up. So yeah, I'll just simulate to the next season. Okay, and as I guess predicted, Chase Young has started to regress. And I forgot like what year is it in his contract? This has to be like maybe his final year, right? Just kidding. He still has 2 years left on his contract. And then after that, we'll see if he chooses to stay with the Redskins or go elsewhere. Okay, the Redskins did not bounce back. They went 6-10 and did not make the playoffs. Okay, Chase Young only had 5 sacks, and he was fourth on his team. He also had 8 tackles for loss and 40 tackles, but this is a major sign of regression from Chase Young. I think that's his lowest sack totals ever. So he's probably not going to be in the top 10. You're not in the top 10 of Defensive Player of the Year. And what about Defensive Lineman? Probably not. And yeah, he's not in that either. Okay, Chase Young's all the way down to a 90 overall now. Okay, somehow the Redskins sneaked into the playoffs with an 8-8 record. Wait, I have to see this because they made the wild card, right? Dude, the NFC freaking sucked, man. Like, dude, what the heck? How did 8-8 team make the playoffs in the wild card round? Bro, what the heck? Well, at least they actually made the playoffs this time. Good lord. Okay. Well, did Chase Young like produce and was he like a part of that in a way? Like a part of the reason that they made the playoffs? Nope. He had worse numbers. 5 sacks. That's the same. He had less tackles for loss and 6, and he only had 43 tackles. Good lord. Yeah, it definitely looks like his career is coming to an end. I don't think those numbers will get him into the top 10 again. Yep, not in the top 10 of Defensive Player of the Year, and probably not in the top 10 of Defensive Lineman. Yep. Okay. Well, since they actually made the playoffs, I'll simulate to the Super Bowl, I guess. And no, it's the Cardinals versus the Chiefs. So where did they lose? Probably in the first round. Not gonna lie. Um, and yeah, I was right. They lost 7-27 to the Eagles. Good lord. Okay, Chase Young is still on the team, but he's down to an 85 overall. Did he get like a 1-year deal maybe? No, he got a 3-year deal worth an average of 20. Dude, this is like his biggest payday. And he's only an 85 overall, dude. I don't know how Chase Young got it, but dude, his agent is a wizard. Like, what the heck? Okay, well, it looks like that contract extension paid off again for some reason, even though he's only an 85 overall. He got the first seed in the NFC again at the record of 11-5. And let's see. No, I don't want to go to the Saints. Like, good lord. Okay, the Redskins. Okay. Did he like contribute to the playoff berth? He did. He had 8 sacks and 12 tackles for loss, and 58 tackles. And yeah. I should have probably looked at the forced fumbles statistic while we were doing this, but you know what? Too little, too late. Okay, Defensive Player of the Year. Not in the top 10. Defensive lineman, top 10 defensive lineman. He is in the top 10. He's number 10. And since obviously the Redskins made the playoffs, we need to simulate to the Super Bowl. Okay, they did not make the Super Bowl. It's the Vikings versus the Colts. So where'd they lose? Oh, they lost to the Vikings 24-7 in the divisional round. Lovely. Okay, looks like Chase Young is off the team even though he had a contract extension. Don't really know how that works. We'll check like all the right ends in the NFL, and I'll find him if he's still even in the league. Okay, I checked all the right ends. He was not in there. which means that he's either in free agency or he is out of the league. So, yes, okay, he's out of the league, and he made it into the Hall of Fame, which is more than I think Joe Burrow did, and Justin Herbert, maybe. He got one Super Bowl, one conference championship, and 8 yearly awards, and he obviously ended up in the Super Bowl. And even though he could have made like 19 mil, I think, this year and 22 mil next year, he decided to walk out. So that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Too easy.